on a Sunday. Fun day, fun day. What's up, everybody? Did you miss me? I am the hostess with the mostest, the High Priestess Phoenix. I am your spiritual healer, teacher, shaman, seer, oracle, lightworker, starseed, earth angel, mystic, medium, psychic, witch, yogi, guru, evangelist, North American Sybil. I am your messenger of God, his very first creation of himself in the female form. I am the dark goddess LILITH. In order to keep up with me, you might have seen what I posted on my community page, my latest live video, and anything in my shorts. Let's talk about what I posted on my community page, because that's what started this. I haven't had a meal yet. I took a bath and put on a dress. That's my favorite thing. Where are you going? Nowhere. I like to wear a dress. I don't like to wear pants. Shit sucks. Oh, you want to hear something funny? The guy in the morning, he was like talking to me. He's like, "You like working the morning shift?" I looked him dead in his face. I said, "I don't like to work." And everybody started laughing. It was that kid moment. And the crowd went wild. Really? Yeah, fuck that. I haven't had a meal or anything. I was getting ready to. I just did a sage burn and I was smoking and I was listening to the video about the Sigma women. The dark side of it. And as they're talking to me, and it's like, yeah, that's how life is. That's how life is. And I get to the end of the video, and I start to think, I was like, do you think there's anybody else out there, or all these bitches just claim this shit? When I started getting into spirituality, there's these ghetto, fabulous, fucking straight-ass, fucking masculine-ass bitches that be running around talking about their divine feminines. They be saying they're fucking Queen of Cups and High Priestesses and all this bullshit, bro. They swear they're fucking goddesses and they're princesses and they're all this shit, bro. I'm like, bro, you're a whole ass dude. From one man to another, you're a whole ass dude. Like, there's nothing divine about you, and especially not feminine. And as someone that had to be awoken in to the divine feminine, I have all right to speak on some shit. Realistically, yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch. Anyways, I hate to be ugly, but, you know, that's just how God made me. Going back to it, I listened to the video and I started to think about that thought. Perhaps there's people, but he speaks of a mindset, and it's like, And I got real sad and I started to cry. Well, let me explain first off, I'm going through a paradigm shift. What is that? It's a conscious level you change your conscious level of thinking. So in order to do that, and I try to explain this to you guys as the spiritual psychoanalyst that I am, or I've become, you have to lose your mind in order to gain new perception, new wisdom, new way of life. Before I came on, I shared this too. Buddha came to me. Let me get your book out, Buddha. Buddhistic. I have a funny relationship with all of them, don't I, though? He shared, let me get myself in meditation. I had shared that he said, she said, what did he say? You are what you've been. But that, something to the effect, who cares? Go look at my community page. What is it? You're not going to be any different unless you do different. Right? So you take the Sigma video and it talks about how my brain is on hyperactive speed and with the intuition and all this shit, and it's like that. What they don't tell you about self-mastery, and I try to explain this to you all the time, is it starts and you can't stop it. Otherwise you look like fucking Kanye West. Such a disgusting exhibit of it. Experiment 626, please. Anyways. Only people with children know what that means. Moving on, dimwits. In order to master yourself, you would have mastered your mind. You're a mastermind, right? But you're dealing with fucking mentally ill people. Or I am. Truly, they are fucking mentally ill. They're not even mentally sane. They're mentally ill. Most of the people I talk to. For real, diagnosed in pills and all. So, going back into all of that independence and solitude, you have no choice, bro. You can't make a connection with nobody. You could dumb yourself down. You could, like, it's like that Kanye West fucking... You seen that fucking meme of him at the Met Gala? He's all smiling and shit. And then he looks over and his face looks like he just took a whiff of reality. That's what it really be like, bro. Really? You'll be in the middle of a conversation with someone. It's like, hold your face together, bro. I've learned, sort of. Not really. Somebody said something about my face. Like, I love the looks you be giving. I think I give it away in my looks. I try to hold the words back. I can't hold this back for too long. I need to get back up and get the fuck away from you before I hurt your feelings with the truth. Go tell my fucking world or somebody else. Because you can't handle it. Sucks ass. I cry about it all the time. Really? They don't, and that's why I'm like, there's nobody that's transcendental like me. There's not a transcendental being. There might be, people that are enlightened and that have mastered certain areas of their life, but they're not fully enlightened. They're not self-actualized. Why? Because they live in the world, bro. They live in two mindsets. They're of two minds. Who do I hear saying that? Fucking Wolfman, I guess. He says that a lot in his cards. It's where you can't make up your mind. You live in two fucking, you live, you pretend to be two different people. What is that called? You're living double lives, is what they said. Realistically, yeah. I try to tell you, real spiritual people, bro, they don't fuck with the fucking material. They had to give it up to become spiritual. They mastered that by giving up the temptations. This all goes back to yesterday. We can make it biblical, or we could just make it, spiritual, whichever way you want it. You want it yogi yogi status? That's so mean. Do you know I repeat that all the time? Fucking Bobby said some shit like that to me, bro. The things these guys said to me, lives inside of me. What did he say? He said, if you just put down the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, we could have a good time. Meaning, he doesn't believe in what I do, and he makes fun of it. And he's like, yeah, if you just fucking didn't have any power and you weren't even fucking psychic or anything, then there's no... That really pissed me off. And then going on to Wolfman, there's this video, a Sagittarius video that he made, and he's like, well, if you want to give up all your belongings and live in rags and go to a fucking temple and praise God, albeit. But me, I believe in having an ego. I believe you need that to be successful. You need that to have direction. Oh, God. Ego the Igor, named Oscar the Tarot Reader. How wonderful of you to mock the very essence of what I am. Going back to it, so it's really sad because that's what happens. I used to be like you. I used to have a mass consciousness. Not really. I mean, if you think about it, I used to want the things of this world. I used to enjoy the things of this world. I don't think I ever fucking fit in with motherfuckers. They're too fucking dumb for me. For real, there was always on some dumb shit, bro. I was always too smart for this fucking stupid shit. Not to say I didn't get caught up in shit, but I knew I was dealing with dumb motherfuckers all the time. Realistically, if I wanted to, I could have fucking played games on these dumb motherfuckers. But the whole point of it is the video shares it's nearly impossible to make a connection. You can do it, but it's so fucking temporary. Why? Because they're human and you're not. They think that you're like them because, whatever, because you're hanging out with them. You make them comfortable to where they think you're like them. I'm not like you. I don't think like you. None of that shit real. So anyways, I was sharing that and it got real sad because that's the sad part about this. You leave, and that's what I told in the beginning. It's I did all of this so I could figure myself out and have figure out why I was in isolation, why I didn't fuck with people, why I didn't like people, why I didn't have no family or no friends, and especially a lover. It was just weird to me. When he came back and said all that, I realized that I had been single for 5 years. It's damn, that's a long time. But that was funny because I made fun of my sister. She was fucking super fucking celibate for 10, 20 years. Making jokes about her, but I guess the shit ain't funny when you're the one not fucking doing nothing about it either. I don't know. It just never was a priority to me to be around nobody, and we can see why. Get away from me. And you can't make connections with dumb people. I can't make connections with guys. I'm more manly than any of these dumbass bitches that I be talking to. These dumbass men. They haven't done half the shit I did. They ain't got half the balls I got. Seriously, though, on some real ass shit. And that's where it becomes demasculizing and all this shit. Blah, 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 blah. But I don't relate to bitches in that dumbass shit. They're all about some dumbass shit, too. Hella dumbass shit. Dumbass shit. Let's look good. I don't know, bro. It's just human shit, bro. I just never was with the shit, bro. Not really with the shit, bro. I just always did my own thing and fucking stuck to myself. And even if I was in a crowd, it was just me against the world. I didn't give a fuck what that fucking crowd was doing. I was moving through it. People would notice me and I'd say hi to them, but fuck them. I didn't come to see you. I came to be here. Realistically, yeah, I don't give a fuck. So it's really hard because that as you start to master yourself, you start elevating away from people that have no control over themselves. Really? Yeah, they're pretty pathetic. Now, going back to this. If you plan in the next 5 to 10 years to be anything different than what you've been for the last 5 to 10 years, you're going to have to start making a lot of changes in your life. If you can't change the way you think, then you'll never change the way you live. Seriously? Yes. And I said that earlier to someone. It's like, I fucking pity y'all for the fucking mindset that you have. I can't help you. This is a self-discovery journey where you go through your mind to find out who you really are and what are these even your fucking thoughts and where they come from. You're not your thoughts. But if you don't even control them and you just do everything that comes to mind, you're a mindless freak, bro. The mastery that I exert and I teach over here is over the mind and emotions, but it's not mastering it, it's understanding it and constantly breaking it down to its rawest material, which is called the magnum opus of the alchemical transmutation of energy. We change our being. Right? Right. I just want to point that out. As much as you think, like, that's what's so funny, is like, the adventure never ends for me, because I have a higher perception of what I'm doing here in life and how it's just an adventure and things are just different for me because I think different. And that's why it is. You live the same way everyone else lives because you think like they do. You're trying to get what they're trying to get. You're trying to be who they are. If you have no ambitions for next year, I feel sad for you. Like, you're not working towards anything but making it through another year. That's very sad. You have no desires, no passions, no enthusiasms, no drive towards something new at all. That's why we say that's content with dying. You're just here to take what you can until you die. You're not really here to give anything. Give it all you got, is what I heard. Alright, I don't know. I was in a dark place, and now we're going to go into the light because it's Sunday Fun Day. I got Buddha's book. We always have to pull a Lumerian card, and I pulled out my Divine Nature because I'm in my Divine Nature. Look at that picture. Bubble up, baby. About to bubble. That's a beautiful picture. Really? Don't you see it? Maybe not. I'm going to get a new phone soon. You're going to be excited. It's more for you than me. I mean, I guess I need one too. It's not like my phone calls drop or anything like that. I don't have bad internet. It's just everything looks a little foggy. Could just be that I need new glasses. I'm going to get all kinds of new shit. I'm about to bubble. That's all I was going to say. I was going to say more. I was like holding in my throat. Something's in my throat. Your energy, vision, and self-love are worthy of being protected. Many times we look for an outside source for that sense of protection, a romantic partner Who the fuck is that guy? You're gonna protect me from what? You're afraid of everything I do. It's all fun and games until you actually see that I really am the really shits. I'm really with the shits. Intimate friends and family. But this moment is asking you to treasure your own value. Protect it with a golden bubble of protective energy. About to bubble, baby. This isn't about having boundaries. It's an ability to say no to whatever doesn't serve you. Bro, you ever said no to someone and watched them lose their fucking mind? Jesus, dude, people hate that word. It's really funny what they do when you say no. The moment is more about you holding space for Source, as it lives in you. What does that mean? The moment is about you holding a space for God. He lives within you. You are the beloved, embodied, and deserve to be cherished. Cast the sacred circle around your body and soul. Imagine facing your current reality from within its loving, protective embrace. You get to choose what enters the sacred space and what must remain outside. This is you taking protective power over your greatest asset, your divine nature. That's it, too. Hold on, I'm trying to put this in a pleasing word. I mean, there's no way to say it. They be raping my energy, bro. Realistically, oh yeah, it makes them feel better. Why? Because they're fucking losers. You guys are fucking losers. You need my enthusiasm. You need my excitement. You need my lust. You need my vibrancy, bro. You need me. You need me. You needy motherfuckers. You need me. That's so crazy. I've never been needed so badly. Really? Yeah, you do. And that sucks for you that you don't have any of that good shit inside of you to give to yourself or to anyone else. But that's just the way it is. Hey, Pog. Really? Yeah, I'm not giving. That's where the giving tree only gives to, who God says. Realistically, yeah. Everybody wants to come because they feel better about hanging out with me. It's my nature. I smile. I give off a good vibe. I make you feel better. We talk about great stuff that can fucking make great stuff happen. If I pray for you, then shit happens. It's all good in the hood. So you're basically energy vampires that just want to come. You come over and you don't give me nothing. 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 Now, it's not supposed to be conditional. This is my job. But that's why you'll find witches and people like me out in the forest where we don't fuck with chill. Why? Because you're always just trying to get some fucking good energy for nothing. Really? Yeah. So that you can feel good about yourself. You're addicted. Addicted. Open your mouth and put it in their mouth. Realistically, yeah. No means no. No, you can't fucking hang out with me. I know you just want my energy. Oh, sing it, Drake. I want my motherfucking energy. Sorry. I'm trying to put these back in the cards. Really? Yeah, people just want to fucking be around you because you make them feel better. Is that you or me? That's me, bro. You make me feel like shit. Really? Yeah, you bring me down. I'm an upper and you're a downer. Luckily, I'm always full of energy, so I have plenty and I know how to recharge my energy and all that good stuff. But you are a downer. Negative. Let's see what's up on the Lumerians. Really? Yeah, people suck. Really? They just want you to fucking, they're dependent. They're parasitical. They want your advice. They want your wisdom. They want you to go out with them and eat. They want you to they want you to make them feel better about their shitty life. Freedom! Hey, dude, that's where I'm at. Not really. I'm free from the things of this world, but I'm so fucking trapped by God's rule. I can't really do whatever I want. Really? I mean, if you came by and asked me if we want to do some crazy shit, I'd have to ask God. How's that sound? And what if I don't get an answer right away? I don't know. If I don't get a yes, then it's a no. It doesn't come from me. Really? Yeah, everything. If my kids want somebody to come over, anything. I pray to God for everything. He decides. So it's not like, oh, what will she say? Ask what God will say. What would Jesus say? That's the best you can hope for, is that Jesus is going to come out my mouth. At 2020. Really? Yeah, I didn't get the fucking guidebook to this card. But I'm just telling you, I'm not really free to do whatever I please. Whatever, I mean, God wants me to go out and have fun and stuff, but I'd be like, hesitant on some stupid shit, and then my spirit guides don't let me do no stupid shit, and we don't really be down with the stupid shit, bro, just being honest. All transparency. But just don't do stupid shit. What do you do? I do spiritual shit, bro. Really? Yeah, a lot of it. A lot of gazing, soul searching. But inside of my soul lives the whole universe. So it starts with, working through my thoughts. How do I think? What do I think about today? Right? So I'll review today, how I felt about it. After I clear all that out, then I'll get their view on today and they'll change my view and how I felt about it. Really? Well, I mean, there's always something. Something happens in the nothing. So that's where it is. It's an ever-going conversation with the universe. And then, after we're done with today, we'll look into the future or the past or some other shit. Really? Yeah, when you're done worrying about today, if you have worries, don't worry about a thing. I went to Crystal Keys. Evolution is what we talked about last time. Living the life you love. Liberation as a shift in perspective. That's what I tried to explain. It's like, it's how you tell yourself things. It's the way you think. I love that about B. B is a great example, dude. She's like, bro, as soon as you told me that, I changed the way I think, and that was it. Yeah? Yeah, bro. Liberation as a shift in perspective. The many facets of freedom. Inviting enjoyment and inspiration into your life. Discovering what freedom means to you. Overcoming limitations. Unbound creativity or creative expression. Choice over obligation. I was staring into the abyss there. My job is ending, right? I'm ending this job at the end of the month, right? And it's not convenient that today they wanted to cross-train me. Said, we've looked at your numbers and stuff and we want to train you. They were going to today, but it got busy. But they wanted to cross-train me. Why? I mean, I could still miss work and still be the most unbelievable worker you've ever seen. Really? Yeah, and you should see me with people. I'm amazing with people. Really? They fucking love me. And I'm very natural. I don't give a shit. Well, let's have a conversation while we're here. Call me at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'll double dog dare you. Really? I mean, I'm probably up anyways. You want to walk the dog with me? That's what it means. Choice over obligation. I'm choosing to do, and that's what it is God gives you the visions, right? You choose to live in those visions. You choose to walk in them. Or you choose not to. The choice is yours. It's your free fucking will choice. Realistically, God already knows what choice you're going to make, so I don't know how free this is. There's never been a choice that I've made on my own. That wasn't already, that I couldn't prove was exactly what I was going to do from the beginning. He already knows what we're going to do. From start to motherfucking finish. So where's the choice? We already made all the choices before we got here. Are you serious? I fucking swear. It'll hurt your head thinking that hard. Freedom means living as you choose. What do I choose? I choose to live by God and do what He says. And that changes. He's always got me doing some shit. But what does He chose? He chose a whole year's worth of work for me next year. Which is kind of cool because, again, He was giving me more time. Remember, guys, I was looking back. He said I would be here till... No, He said I'd stay here for a school year. Right? He gave me... Which probably was that amount of time. But He gives me, a little bit of understanding, not too much. But this year, He planned out 2026 pretty far out. I can see it as far as fucking summer. Really? He gave me lots to do, bro. I got a lot to do. I wasn't doing none of that shit, bro. He told me to do it, and that's what I do, is the visions that I see. I have to work through myself and my fears. Again, I'm supposedly going to work on a computer at home. I don't even own a computer, but he said just buy one, and that's what we're going to do. Seriously, how do you live like that? I've been living like that. But what I mean is now he's creating bigger visions. So he also wants me, that's what he said this whole fucking time, and I'm really angry about it. The next 3 months, I am supposed to stay in my house and fucking, be Susie Homemaker. Susie, that was my mom's name. It's really funny. Sorry. Fucking Susie Homemaker and watch all those fucking footage. I'm supposed to be making a documentary for the next 3 months. That's obnoxious. Really? Hours and hours and hours. No, it's not bad. It's just triggering, and it's a lot of work. I'm going into film, and I have to fucking go in and catalog and pull together all kinds of film. How much? At least 3,000 fucking hours. If I just watched my fucking the hours that I have on Instagram, not even over here, bro. Not even over here. And that's where it is. It's like, oh my god, my head hurts just thinking about this. It's fucking eternity in hell. I really had this fucked up perception that one day I would just find this, really great fucking, editing team, and I would drop all this shit off on them and make them watch all this shit. It's like, yeah, just listen to me pour out my mind for hours and days and days and hours. Realistically, no, bro. But luckily, I can listen to it at 2x. I might have to buy premium so I can My son's like, how can you understand it? I can. They're speaking quite beautifully that fast. Alright, anyways. You do what you have to do, not what you want to do, not what God's calling you to do. You do what you think is safe to do because you're afraid of what might happen if you stop doing what you're doing. And what you're doing is nothing. It means nothing. You might be making a paycheck. Everybody's making a paycheck, losers. You better check yourself. Sorry, my daughter's waking up from a killer nap. She was awake when I went to sleep, so if she stayed awake, she needed a nap just as bad as me. But probably not. I don't know. Maybe she would dance her life off. Freedom means living as you choose, with your wings and heart open, able to direct your reality as you want. And that's what I mean. I don't really. They're not my ideas. God gives me great ideas, and I believe in them, and I go towards them. My idea was to, thug it out. That's always the idea. Thug it out. The quest for freedom, in one form or another. You know what I was manifesting today? Again, I was in the baby section, and I took that picture of that little jacket. Isn't it cute? They have them for boys, too. They're so tiny. I was manifesting that kind of shit. And then I was thinking about being curled up with a man. Really? Yeah, I'm starting to manifest closeness and family and shit. It's all in your imagination if you let the thoughts come in without bad feelings. If you let yourself feel it and think about it. And then what will it take? I mean, what does it take to make a baby around here? Just playing, sorry. Anyways, for some people, I guess it's harder than others. The quest for freedom in one form or another seems innate. In Western culture, that's where we live, in Western culture, Wild Wild West, the path of freedom is often, what is this word? Is often equate with money. Who uses that word? I saw every other word but that. I was like, say this word, not those. Ironically, chasing wealth can have the opposite effect due to the lengths. I told you this was, I mean, we've been talking about this all week. We've been talking about it all your life. Chasing wealth can be the opposite effect due to its length taken for it to acquire. It is possible to weave a life in thriving alignment with our soul's calling while financially supporting our realities. And that's it, bro. Hi. I waited forever. I've been home for like 2 hours. I waited to do this.
My head hurts so hard.
It was hot. And you have some liquid Tylenol down there that you can take if you have an immediate headache. Okay?
I have to up my dose tomorrow.
Or maybe not with a headache. So, when God started this, he told me to retire and stop working. I stopped driving Lyft and lost my house and everything before I ever did any kind of priest work. Seriously? I didn't even know how to read the cards. I wasn't doing anything. I was doing nothing but shadow work. He made me quit my job to do shadow work, if you fucking think about it. And it's like, he made me believe. He told me, I will take care of you. I couldn't lie with the voice of God when it says something like that. But of course, I didn't fully believe that he would be able to just produce money. But I'd seen him my whole life come up with miracles, so I had to give this a shot. There was one day, I can remember one day specifically where I got really mad at him because I went like almost a whole day without a pack of cigarettes. But if you think about it, I wasn't doing anything. He was blessing me. He was using people to bless me. He was blessing me, bro, all the time. Really? Yes. Yes. And so, is it possible? It is possible to weave your life through in thriving alignment with your soul's calling while financially supporting your reality. People think that you have to lose something to gain something, and that's, I mean, it's going to cost more. It was. Every bit of money I did get, I bought this type shit. He made sure that I had everything I needed every day so that I didn't have to worry about the needs of a day. And he showed me every day for so many days that I started to learn that I don't have to worry about this. He'll figure it out every single day. Every single day, every single day. He let me live for today. He would not let me know what he was going to do tomorrow, and tomorrow would be a story. He would come up with reasons. I would get jobs, side jobs, all kinds of fucking shit, bro. You fucking name it. It's all in those 3,000 motherfucking videos, bro. Swear, swear. I believed I was going to win the fucking lottery in the very beginning, to be honest. I started playing right away. I believed, and I always believed. And that's how this works, is you always believe. I believed he could get me a house anywhere. I believed I could get a job anywhere. But every time I tried to do that without him giving me the okay to do it, without him doing it, it didn't work. Because he promised me he would do those things. So you go back to this job, completely manifested. Same with the last job, the fucking job before that, the fucking job before that. I think it, and then he tells me to take action, and it happens. Okay? How do you know the difference? Because it's something you've never done and never thought of, and it's going to be new, and it's scary. Your mind doesn't do that. Your mind's like, this will be a great idea. We could be great at it. It's all confident. It's overconfident. When you're doing something of the mind, it's like, yeah, I got this. This will be great. But once God gives you a vision, you start to question, can I do that? Am I that person? I could never do that. And he starts showing you how easily it could be done, and you have to just fight through it. Those are the difference in the visions. God is always pouring visions into you. You may picture freedom in its more extreme guise, but when we're truly free, our lifestyle may not change drastically. It is more of a state of mind. The only change might be that you are choosing to live a certain way, rather than feeling obligated. We may move through periods of life in a daze, blur, or routine, and that's where it is like years had gone by. I was 39 when I woke up, bro. And I'm still collecting fucking I'm collecting days, years, months, decades, fucking childhood wounds. I was in a daze. I just kept going through life. But everything I ever needed to be successful and powerful, I've already experienced. And if I need new experience, then that's what it'll be. But typically, we have everything we need from our life experience. Unless you're a shut-in and you've never had no experience. And that could be what's holding you back completely. What seems like a dream career or lifestyle may have become somewhat of a prison. Sounds like you guys. You may feel stuck, blocked, or uninspired. That's not me, guys. At work, I met a girl at work. I think I brought her to my channel. And all I could think about was, I'm going to be doing religious studies later, and I'm going to be teaching all kinds of stuff later. This is what I do. I'm doing this right now, and that was what was funny. She's like, what's your name? And she saw my Lisa tag. And I was like, she said, oh, Lisa. I was like, no, Phoenix. She said, Phoenix? I was like, yeah, that's just what my mom named me. You do realize that our parents name us after someone that made an impression in their life, and we're supposed to live up to it, right? It's like, I never thought of that before. It's like, yeah, I don't know. You could change your name. And so that's where that conversation went. And it was that, it's like, I love what I do. I don't like that I don't get to see the effects on the outside. Because I'm stuck, I'm in a prison with my twin flames. And I just keep staring at them. So I don't get to see anybody outside of them that's actually growing and evolving and blooming. That's the only word I could say is blooming. I don't get to see you grow because they're blocking my view. It sucks. It's like, I'm seeing it as like the Knights Templar. They're like totally stuck around me. I don't get to see what's going on outside of them. Really, I mean, I really don't know what's going on in the world anyways. It's not too much anyways. But realistically, that's what bothers me. The only thing that bothers me about this is I can't see the growth on the other side. Sometimes I'll feel like nobody can hear me, or maybe nobody's doing it just because of them. It has nothing to do with you past them. I can't see people past them because they're blocking my view. Kind of. You gotta realize, you know what I mean? All the stories are about how they're non-progressive movements. Yeah. Anyways, just want to say that. I love what I do. I would have never, I mean, there's nobody that can do what I do, and I don't need a card to do it. I could sit there right outside and tell you what the Spirit's telling me. The cards are just confirmation to the bullshit. We may move through periods of life in a daze and a routine. What seems like a dream career or lifestyle may have become somewhat of a prison. We may feel stuck, blocked, or uninspired. We might know deep down that it's time to step out into something different, but feel tied to what we have set up for ourselves. That's it, you're bound. Break the binds. Perhaps financially or because others depend on us. There's no good time to quit your job, loser. There's no good time to quit your job, loser. What, you're going to wait till tax season and quit your job? Shut up, bro. By then you'll change your mind because it'll be in summer. And you'll be all full of money and you'll act like everything, that money makes everything better while you're still working that shit-ass job. There's no good time to fuck up your life and start a new one. In essence, in order to start something new, you're about to fuck something up. You got to. Unless your life is already fucked up and you ain't got nothing going, then you just start something, motherfuckers. Realistically, yes. And that's where it is I can't financially do this. That's the saying I hear, the most collective saying. It happened one day. I was walking down, it was when the elevators were working, and I was walking down the stairs, and I heard this, louder than the fucking anything. We can't just be like you. And I'm like, what? Just quit? You can't just surrender and believe that God will take care of you? Do you know how fucking stupid you look to me? When I believe in God and I show you God all day, you're going to tell me that? Do you hear the thoughts that are coming out of your mind? Are you listening to them before you even speak them? And you didn't even have to speak them. That's what he thinks. That's what most of you think. We can't be you. Why? You can't faith it out? You can't faith it until it happens? You can't trust in a God you can't see? The same God that they've been speaking of for all eternity, bro. The father of all these spirits. Like, you can't trust your life with him. You don't even know he exists in your life to give him that kind of trust. There's never a good time to quit your job, bro. And yeah, when you quit your job, you're going to start panicking about some motherfucking money. Are you going to lose your house immediately? No. No. You're going to get behind in some shit. Yes. Is it worth it to quit your job and then run around and go grab a new job right away and go through that gap? Yes. But at the same time, don't you need some time to think? Because your mind's just going to latch on to any fucking job because it's desperate. It's fearful. You just lost income. So it'll go to anything for money. There's never a good time to quit your job. There's never a good time to break up with somebody. There's never a good time to say no or build a boundary. It never feels good. This isn't an opportune moment where I'm feeling fucking full of myself and now I'm going to set the world on fire. No, it feels bad no matter how you do it, bro. I do these things all the fucking time, bro. It's not opportune. It's not a great time for this. This is terrible time for this. I just want to point out we're in 10 days of chaos, so let the shit go. Realistically, there's chaos all around you. Just jump in it. Be part of the fucking shit. Fuck. Realistically, I can't make you feel safe about this because there's no safety in this. You have to trust in something you can't see. And that's what manifestation is, bro. I can't see how this is going to work. But I believe. Believe enough to take the steps. And because of that belief in it will work, creates a reality, or at least another step for me, where I'll be safe to stand on. I don't know, guys. You look at someone like Lewis. Ugh, talk about quit your fucking job. You can go teach Russ how to drive his Ferrari. He'd be honored. He'd have you sign it. God. I love you, Lewis. He needs to quit his fucking job. Realistically, did you know that he made $152 million last year? Or something crazy like that. I took a screenshot of it, Lewis. I saw it on Facebook. $100 and something million to lose. Bitch, I'd have been losing like crazy. I'd have crashed the car sooner. I would not be crying and getting mad about it. It was over $100 million for a year of that bullshit, bro. I guess. Do it again. Another 100 million? Dude, you're a billion. What the fuck? But it costs you your pride, doesn't it, though? That's a lot of money, bro. Realistically, I guess if you're doing it for the money, shit, that's a lot of... But you could die for that amount of money, too. Really? Yeah, that's how much you say your life is worth in a year. It's $100 million. I want $100 million. He's worth a lot. Do you have, like, life insurance and shit? I bet it doesn't cover as much as your fucking contracts. What are you going to do with all that money? You're going to give it to your parents, your sister, your brother, their kids? If you don't have a fucking family, what are you going to do with all that money? You can't leave it to your dog. That was mean. I mean, what were you going to do with it? How much out of $100 million did you spend last year? I'm all in his pockets. I'm going to pull his pants down in a minute. What the fuck are you doing, Lewis? Quit your job. Come hang out with a bitch. You guys swear? That's what I mean. You guys can't quit your fucking $30 an hour job. You got Lewis over there that's really sweating it. Literally, his balls. He might not be able to make babies sitting on the fucking canister like that. I always question his ability to make babies. Really? Yeah. He sits like that, bro. You know how they sit in that car? His balls are sitting on a fucking rocket ship, bro. Sweating. I don't know, man. You should have your sperm counted. Come here, I'll count for you. 1. This is inappropriate on Sunday. Sorry, I'm a Lilith. Lewis is pretty sexy. Anyways, he needs to quit his job, though. His job doesn't make him sexy. Jeez. I mean, you can lose or win. The money doesn't either. I don't know what you're doing this for, bro. It's a fucking nightmare. As scary as it may seem to get off a self-perpetuating spiral, we need to initiate our own change. I mean, do you want God to, take your job away from you? Do you want to get fired? He'll fire you if you want. Fired! I mean, somebody else could come and take your job. When are you going to realize that you were wasting away at this job? I feel like I'm talking to... As much as I want to... I've been talking to everyone, but I did say this to Bobby, too. You're an asshole. What an asshole. What an asshole job you do. Just so everyone else could live lavish. I can't even stand you. You're an asshole with that job. And it's no better. Russ works his asshole off so everyone else could live lavish off his asshole. What an asshole. That song sucked, by the way. You and your pills and your alcohol. Your fucked up feelings. You guys need to deal with those. Anyways, small changes that don't impinge on your work or family can be enough to tell the universe you're ready for something else. Think about where you might find inspiration. Then begin researching and trying it out. Try a few new things. This will help you shift the direction of your inner being. Oh God, I gotta download. What'd you get? I need to get passports. I've been saying that for 2 years too. What was holding me back? Money. That costs a lot of money. Times 3. There's 3 of us. We need passports. That opens gateways. Really? Yep. If we get a passport, he's going to give us a free ticket somewhere. Where are we going? I don't know. To hell if we don't change our ways. Oh, we're already here. Anyways, this will help you shift the direction of your inner being. Before you know it, opportunities... I need to go to Canada. I can't even go to Canada without a passport. I was trying to go to Alaska. You don't need a passport if you fly. I know, we already talked about this all last summer. Hey, maybe this summer. Maybe just for a weekend. Remember I told you it would be so much better if I could just go do this on my own. Before you know it, hey, it sounds like a fucking weekend getaway. Ooh. I'm manifesting a romantic getaway to Alaska. That sounds great. I like it. All right, moving on. Before you know it, I can say that on a day that it's 65 and breezy outside. If it was like 20 degrees, I'd be like, fuck Alaska. Before you know it, opportunities will start to open for you. It will then be your choice to follow the new path or continue as you are. And that's it. They're trying to keep me at the job. They're trying to offer me a job here, and they were going to fuck up my new opportunity. Yeah, it's convenient. But there's a Target over there if I really wanted a fucking job at Target. Realistically, no, I don't want a job at Target. I told you I don't like to work in general. I like to be busy. I just don't like to do structured work like this. This is repetitive. This is boring. And not really. I mean, I'm always finding some shit in that store. I'll be like, do you see this? Today, I was really... I'm still stuck on Hanukkah. They have a whole fucking section of Hanukkah. Like pajamas. And they have these really cool candles. Can I burn those candles? They have them. Like, can I burn those outside of Hanukkah? Is that sacrilegious? Is that against your religion? I don't know. I have a lot of questions. Does anybody know a Jewish guy? Here we go again. Jesus wasn't an Orthodox Jew. Rabbi? Damn, it's Sunday. You shouldn't be playing around like this. I'm not. I'm manifesting greatness. Alright, before you know it, opportunities will start to open for you, and then it'll be your choice to follow the new path or continue as you are. And that's it. Dream a little dream. I'm not singing that song, Mama Cass. Letting go, trusting, and loving without limitation are also a big part of internal freedom. He's a loser. They're all losers. My love is so terrifying. I think that's funny. I just want to love you, and that scares the shit out of you. Because it doesn't come with a price tag, and it doesn't come with a commitment, and it doesn't come with... You don't know what comes. Just you hope you do. It scares you. It's unpredictable. You don't know what will happen. I think you're scared that I'll stop loving you. I might not like you, but I don't stop loving. That's not in my nature. I just don't like you. Yeah. Don't show me all the people I don't like. Anyways, let's see. Having a framework for what it can be means even more freedom can flourish. Complete freedom can also be overwhelming, confusing, or ungrounding. Structure and security are friends of freedom. They support fun, safety, expansion, sustainability, and exciting possibility. That's the Holy Spirit. That's that Archangel Michael in them. They're like, no. They're like, nope. No bad stuff for her. On page 71. Divinatory meaning. Bringing a deeper sense of freedom into a situation. Limitation may be a state of mind. I did that. I hit him hard. I don't know if he was listening. He never is really. He's not really mentally mature. None of you are. Or emotionally. But that's what I said to Bobby. I was like, what are they going to do to you? If they find out I love you? What if they find out there's a girl that is in love with you? What are they going to do? they're going to take your children away because someone loves you. These are some fucked up bitches that you got in your life then. They take everything away because of people that love you? Says a lot there. A shift of perspective helps bring a sense of lightness and choice. I mean, that's really what it is. It's not you're choosing a different girl. It's that there's a woman out there that wants to love you and you want to give into it. What's the problem here, person? I mean, what are they gonna do? That's what I said. You're gonna give in. Are you gonna come clean about it, or are you just gonna keep hiding this? I was like, when are you gonna be honest about this affair? This has been going on for like 3 years. You come around every couple months. You came around quite a few times this year. It's getting worse if you haven't noticed. And that's what I said. Are we gonna have like an open affair? He's all, what does that mean? I mean, they figure out what's going on. What's gonna happen? Somebody's gonna find out eventually. At least I didn't go to your hotel and we find out that way. I saw that shit, bro. I fucking saw that vision. Really? Saw a vision of getting caught in his hotel, and then he tried to invite me to a hotel. No! I seen it with my own 2 eyes. Not me, not I. And then Morgan's like, maybe he needs to get caught. I don't know. And that's what I said. What are they gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I don't know. You're gonna keep running away? Okay, that works so well for both of us. Keep doing that. Every time you go nowhere, and I go way, 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 way up. Try a few new things. Sorry, I jumped up to the top of this. Also consider what freedom looks like to you in the bigger picture of your life. If you are feeling stifled in an environment, it is up to you to make changes. What does that mean? I don't know, bro. I'm a romantic at heart. So I see things like, honestly, I see like all the cupcaking stuff. That's what I call that. It's cupcaking. What does that mean? I don't know. Cuddling and adventuring and talking and closeness and all of that stuff. You can't do that stuff. We're not allowed to do that stuff. Because he's married. Whatever. I know you want to. I know you want to. You should take care. Anyways, I don't know. Whatever. Add pleasurable moments and practice that cultivate a sense of greatness or greatened freedom in your day-to-day life. If you are currently experiencing greater freedom, you may be feeling unsettled. Consider whether it is the kind you were looking for. If you feel ungrounded and lost, perhaps you could add some structure to your world to optimize your freedom. Well, in the beginning, God used to be like that all the time. What do you want to do? I didn't have an idea to save my life. I didn't have no direction, I mean, everything sounded like a good idea, but I didn't want to do anything. That's the mind. The mind will give you lots of ideas, but you got to go with your gut. It's like, otherwise you're just doing, just for the sake of doing. The mind will keep you busy with shit like that. Yeah, but when you don't, when you have too much freedom, it's kind of a little, that could be, that's what B said the other day. She's like, I got cabin fever. I don't know. That's what I said. I can occupy my time quite well doing absolutely nothing but meditating. Well, what does freedom look like to you guys? I mean, obviously, you're trapped in certain situations. What does it take for you to be free from those situations? What is the consequences, we said yesterday? I don't know. What would you do with that freedom? If you didn't work at this job, your mind automatically replaces it with another job, not freedom. If you weren't in this relationship, your mind automatically puts you in another relationship or wants one or absolutely fucking rejects one. Be careful. It's again, we're all talking about mindsets and mastering the mind and mind control and all of that stuff. And manipulation, that's another thing too, You can't manipulate me into thinking some stupid shit. You might mess with my mind a little bit, but my heart knows better. And my spirit guides ain't fucking with that stupid shit. Even if if there was some reason I'd see them, they'd fucking jump up. They would especially Pac. He would intervene in the middle of something if I wasn't paying attention, if I was missing something. That's their job, is to keep me on track. So realistically, you know, that's the stupid thing is people try to play a lot of mind games. It's like, just be true, just be real, bro. Like 100%. Like, I don't care. Just like say it as raw as it is. Like my daughter, my kids, they know that, bro. Just be real. I'm gonna read something from Buddha and then we're gonna go. Causation. Why is this turned down? We're turned down on causation. Buddha leads people merely by indicating to them the fourfold noble truth. Those who understand it properly will attain enlightenment. They will be able to guide and support others in the bewildering world, and they will be worthy of trust. When the fourfold noble truth is clearly understood, all the sources of worldly passion are dried up. Wolfman thinks that I'm an idiot because I don't have no ambitions for the things of this world. But my ambition is to change this world. So we're competing factors here. You're trying to hold on to it and experience everything of it. I'm trying to destroy it and make it a new experience for everyone else after us. You might be enjoying your fucking experience, but the rest of the world isn't. The rest of the world is really suffering. They're in a lot of pain. They're in a lot of suffering. They're in a lot of anguish. They don't know what's going on. They don't know where their food's going to come from. They don't know how to keep a roof over their head. They don't know if anybody loves them or cares about them and if they're going to be all right. I'm part of a legion of souls that are here to bring peace to the world. All people in all nations, all tribes of God that are suffering without God. This shit that I'm teaching you right now about manifestation, I'm going to teach villages how to think it up and bring it to their village. I'm going to teach them magic. I'm going to teach them how to believe in God and how to hear from God and let God provide them. I'm teaching a bunch of Western civilization, non-God believing fucking folk in America and whoever else is watching me. But that's the point of what I'm teaching everyone, is that I will take you back to God where He will provide for you again. And you will have what I have, which is the trust and the belief and the certainty that you are taken care of. You are loved. You are protected. You are needed. You are important. And you are here to live a good life outside of the suffering and the pain that we all must endure. Your worldly passions, Russ, how you want that next. You just bought a Ferrari, and you don't got shit to do with it. A real motherfucker would have bought that shit and gone on a fucking road trip. Not fucking driving around Atlanta and park it in your little garage. That's all you do is drive around your little streets, looking cool for your neighbors. How many fucking cultural people, other than your girlfriend, lives in that neighborhood with you? You gonna drive that Ferrari through Cincinnati? You gonna drive that Ferrari through California? All parts of motherfucking California? You driving through Compton in that Ferrari? Are you gonna go down to drive through South Beach in your Ferrari? You gonna hit the tolls in that Ferrari? You gonna hit the fucking water in that Ferrari? You gonna drive up to New York? It's fucking winter. Where are you driving that motherfucker? I just saw floods. Fuck. I don't know if I did that or God did. Sorry. Sorry, guys. Sorry. What happened to the last car? What happened to your Ghost? And you just bought some other car between now and then. I don't know what it was. But you posted pictures. It was some pretty blue or something. Your passion for worldly trinkets is unreal. And it brings you no joy. You're a kid out there showing off, bro. That's all you did is show off. You're the biggest show-off I've ever seen, and you show us nothing. Well, that's not true. That's what I mean. You fucking 12 twin flames, bro. Plus the 2 standing in the back. You're show-offs, bro. You want to show the world that you covet more than anyone. You're not successful. Success is happiness, bro. None of you have happiness, bro. You can't even fake the happiness that I get on a regular day. You can't buy it. It's not in your home. It's not in your closet. It's not in your fucking relationships. Hey guys, those of you that are on the outside, take it in, bro. Take it in, bro, before you become one of them. When we were kids, this is that Fight Club moment, dude. They sell their lives to us by views and clicks and likes to make themselves important, to make us think that they're happy and we want that life. Do you want his life? They want you to want it. That makes them important. But nobody wants it. They want it. But it doesn't bring them happiness. I'm seeing Drake. I always see Drake wandering through his fucking mansion all by himself. He's a really good man. He's all alone. There's nothing in there that brings him happiness. He can bring people and things into it to bring happiness to it, or joy, but there's no joy in that house. There's no joy in Lewis's life. He doesn't carry joy. He's got to find it. And that's to the rest of you. Advancing from the fourfold noble truth, the disciples of Buddha will attain all other precious truths. They will gain the wisdom and the insight to understand all meanings, and will become capable of preaching the Dharma to all the people of the world. I mastered this level in January of this year. I'm going into a new level next year. I've mastered so many fucking dimensions of time, and so many teachings, so many religions with the actual teachers themselves. What have you fucking done with your life, dude? You paid bills? I'm sad for y'all, because you're going to do it again next year if this shit doesn't start clicking in your head. And I promise you, Buddha's not coming to you. Nobody's going to come and get you, bro. You're going to start hearing this shit everywhere. But until you start applying it to your life, it's just shit. And that's that godly shit. Spirituality is the spiritual side of God. There's God the Father, there's God the Son, and then there's God the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit is most important because there's plenty of preachings about God the Father, God the Son, but everybody leaves out the Holy Spirit of what God was and everything. These are the Holy Spirits of God, and many, 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 many more. We are a Holy Spirit of God. That's God's Son. Who am I? God's daughter. We all are, though. Doesn't matter who was created first. If you think about it, the more evolved are the ones that are coming out later. The latter is what they call that. I was the first, but Jesus did it better. And you look at my children and the children that are being born in these times, these earth angels. They're highly sophisticated. They have a different mindset, dude, a different tuning in their brain to make them reject the things of this world. They're created better, more evolved, higher vibrational than we ever were. They're made that way. We have to evolve to what they are. Otherwise, the new generation is going to wash you away. Really? It typically happens that way. Each generation gets better. The next generation. I don't know, bro. Change your mind, change your life. Change. If you're not happy, bro, and I've tried to show you what real happiness is, you may have not known what happiness was. I was not in love. I was married twice and never felt love. Never like this. No way, bro. And they hate that. They hate that. Trust me, they both listen all the time. I didn't know what love is until I felt what love was. I didn't know what joy was until I became joyful. You know what I mean? You got to find these things. And that's what I posted, you know what I mean? Like, that feeling that I had with Bobby was something unbelievable. That I was worth working at, right? And I started to have that not the same, but love with many others. It started to happen. until I became a loving being. And now, what it is, it's not him. It's me. When I let my love out, I am filled with so much joy. It was never what he does. It's the fact that I can let myself loose with him that I feel with so much joy. So, letting myself loose with friends or family or something like that, anybody, you know what I mean? When I let myself loose here and I talk to the staff, I'm full of joy and happiness and love, and they can feel it. They love the vibration of me giving out my true self. But when I hold it back, you don't get to feel what it is that I am. With Bobby, I felt that, you know what I mean? And then I felt it later. It was just me opening up to more people. What happens when I'm with him? Me. I don't know, he's just him. He's just a human. He has no spiritual authority, power, or even recognition of what's going on. It's me that blows this all up. I turn into an absolute fucking lotus, and I'm just exerting unbelievable amounts of fucking love energy. Yeah, he's the recipient of it, and I'm sure that makes him feel good, but it's not triggered by him. I mean, it's a desire towards him, but when I get with him and I actually let myself be free, that's the energy that lingers across the atmosphere. The divine feminine energy shifts when I let it out. So I learned that, and it's like, you don't know true joy and happiness until you start getting to the things that are making you unhappy. And it is going to make you unhappy to walk away from this stuff. You're not going to feel free about it. You're going to feel burdened. You're going to feel regretful. You're going to feel like you made a huge mistake. That comes right after, dude. Every time I make a fucking decision, I instantly regret it. Instantly? No, I'm pretty numb, actually. I've pushed myself mentally so bad to actually do it, so when I do it, I'm exhausted. I can't even think about it anymore. But the next day, when I wake up fresh and it's fresh on my mind, oh, I'm kicking myself. Oh, God, why did I do that? Why did I say that? Fuck! And I'm killing myself, and that's just the conscious mind regretting your decision because you put change, and your heart needs to come in and be like this. Remind it. Why did we do that? You have to keep reminding your mind why you did it. Your heart knows why you did it, but the mind still doesn't understand what happened. Why did I say that? Because we had to. But why? Because they're an asshole. But why? Because. And you just got to keep doing it, and that's the battle of the mind, where you'll catch me on days and I'm like, I'm not doing it today. I don't want to talk to nobody. My mind wants to go off and I don't want to deal with it. That's the mastery. The mind doesn't stop thinking. It comes up with ideas. It comes up with its impressions. It's impressionable. It sees something, it says something. You have to be careful of what it's saying, because actually what it's saying will actually come out of your mouth too. That's a lot of mind shit. Like, damn it, that fucking thought came straight out my mouth. That was me digging through the fucking donations. How come all of the staff gets first pick at the donations? And everybody's looking at me, I'm like, oh shit, did I say that out loud? Oh my God, that came out of my mouth. Oh my God, they're gonna get me. Yeah, why? Why do you guys? And that's it. It's like, oh fuck, you better do this now. You started the fire, let's pour some gas. That's what it is. It's like, oh fuck. Stand behind what you just said. Oh God, you said it. You can't blame it on Patricia. I mean, I could have always blamed shit on a personality disorder. Like, it wasn't me, it was my disorder. I'm crazy. that's what Amizi told me to do. He said, just pretend like you're crazy. Just pretend like you forgot shit. That sounds like a fun one. No, I really forget shit. I saw Red in fucking Target today. So what are you doing here? He's like, I'm shopping. I was like, are you at work? He's like, no. I was like, you come to work on your day off? He's like, no, I'm not at work. I was like, do you live around here? He said, I told you this a million times. It's like, well, I told you I have dissociative fucking amnesia. I don't remember everything. You could tell me your name 6 times, I might not remember it. I choose what to remember and what not. Really? He must have told me a million times, I guess. He looked at me like he told me a million times. I was just walking by and he was shopping in there. So what the fuck are you doing in here? You at work? No. Why are you here then? I live around here. Really? I've told you this before. That's what it's like to deal with me. My kids hate it. Like, really? I told you, Mom. Nah. See, and that's where it is they better be fucking honest and not be lying. No, I swear, Mom, I told you. Don't be lying to me, bro. Don't be telling me you told me something, but you know I don't have no memory, so you're just playing with my memory games. And that's where the Holy Spirit's got to come in, dude. Be like, no, they're fucking lying to you. They're fucking playing with you. You can't play no games on me, bro. My mind's playing enough games on its own. It's playing games with you. With that being said, I'm going to go. Oh my God, it's only 4:30. I'm so ready for bed. Considering that I woke up 12 hours ago, you can understand why that may be. I'm going to have a meal, and then we're going to come back and read. I don't know. I always have more to do on Sunday. I would like to know what Monday holds. Should we check now? I'm like, let's see what Monday holds. Which is what? Pull the fucking cards? Alright, we'll wait till later. You're going to come back and check it out? Alright, come back and check it out. Love you, laters. Bye. Ooh, 111.1. What? What? Sorry, I get excited.